Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1.
I'm down in the West End getting ready for a night out. London, baby. Oh yeah.
What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Back with my segment, Ego Weight Watchers, aka EW. Right, give you guys a look into the fighter's lifestyle, especially if they have a fight coming up. Before, after, progress pictures, let you know what their physique's looking like. And I made several videos about this man, Tyson Fury, and he's been MIA since November 2015 when he beat Klitschko. Unfortunately, he had some demons outside of the ring that led to him relinquishing his belt, and he's no longer a champion because of he tested positive and failed 2 drug tests with cocaine. So it was kind of like Richard Nixon. You can resign or get impeached, you know what I mean? If he would have tried to hold on to the belts and not formally relinquish them himself, they would have stripped him for failing the drug test. That's, I mean, common sense. Now, I made videos about it. Tyson Fury, he said he's coming back May 13th. Then I made a follow-up video because basically the committee is saying you still got business that you have to attend to, like court hearings and UCAD. You failed drug tests, so you still don't have a license, right? So in the Fury name, there's some things going on, right? You had Peter Fury, who they almost didn't let him see his son's fight. He couldn't get a visa or something versus Joseph Parker. And then now, obviously, former heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson Fury, has to clear this up. So I don't know, other than his Twitter tweet about coming back May 13th, I don't know because I don't know the outcome of his hearing. I think his hearing's scheduled maybe in April. So I'm not sure. But the picture you've seen in the thumbnail, the video you've seen at the beginning, the man looks huge. And I did a video of it. He said he called himself a fat man. And he says he's currently weighing 350 plus pounds or whatnot. And I just wanted to make an updated video since this picture leaked online of him sparring or whatever he's doing mid-work. And the man looks very top heavy, like that Humpty Dumpty physique. Now, when I do the Ego Weight Watchers, this is not, my goal is not to maim. I don't like, this is not a tabloid. I don't make things up. I'm not photoshopping pictures, but I am giving a realistic and fair assessment. And the thing with boxing, as tough of a sport as it is, some of its fans are very sensitive. And I've done past Tyson Fury videos, and because I'm talking about him being out of shape or portly or whatever you want to call, they say I'm picking on him. I'm not picking on him. I'm giving my observations based on what I see, and I'm always going to stay true to that. I keep it a buck on my channel, and that's just what it is. That's what you got to deal with. But it's not about kicking someone while they're down. This is actual facts. He let himself get in this physique and this current form, right? I didn't do that. I wasn't feeding him cheeseburgers and fish and chips and stuff, or whatever he did with his diet that has him looking significantly bigger than obviously his last fight, where he fought Vladimir Klitschko and beat him. So you guys, everyone wants to attack the messenger. I'm just giving my honest assessment. And I mean, I told you, I like Tyson Fury. I want to see him do well because I like do well in terms of get back in shape, because I like what he brings to the division. He's a loudmouth, he's singing, he for the most part doesn't care what other people think, and I think he brings excitement to the heavyweight division. You need the Tyson Furies and the, yeah, I say, let's go, champ. You know what I mean? The Shannon Briggs, because those guys are the ones that are building excitement and making headlines. Whether it's crazy, whether you agree with it or not, that's what it's doing. And I'm from the school of boxing where the heavyweight division ruled all. It wasn't about smaller divisions and Mayweather and Pacquiao and Nonito Donaire when he had his run. It wasn't about none of that. It was about the heavyweight division. And it's the division with no weight class. You know what I mean? Some people are like super heavyweight. Some people are barely over 200 pounds or whatever. And there's good knockouts. There's good drama. I mean, I honestly want to say some of the highest drama that I've ever seen in boxing, like just weird, bizarre things, has been from heavyweight fights. I remember Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson. They had that press conference and they had that scuffle, right? And they like, I think Mike Tyson bit Lennox Lewis's leg in the melee or whatever. I've seen Mike Tyson obviously has a ton of crazy interviews. Like, yeah, I don't talk to female reporters unless they gonna fornicate. So, what's up? You gonna fornicate? Or talking about, I'm Jack Dempsey. I'm Sonny Lit. I'm cut from their cloth. There's no one like me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. Lennox, he's no conqueror. Lennox, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna eat his kids. I'm gonna eat his kids. Like, you know what I mean? Mike Tyson. I forgot who Riddick Bowe was fighting, but he was fighting an opponent and they just hated each other. And the bell rang and Riddick Bowe is just like literally his temper flared and he started punching him after, and they're like wrestling after the bell and they're like ding 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 trying to separate it. And Lennox Lewis ended up clotheslining dude, and he flipped over the ropes or through the ropes or some shit like that. So, you know what I mean? I remember Larry, I could think of this all day. You know what I mean? This would be a whole video. Larry Holmes, he had a fight, and there was like a fight indoors, and then all the news crew and the media and stuff went outdoors. Larry Holmes ran on top of a limo and did this Hulk Hogan leg drop or some shit to get to his man. You know what I mean? Obviously, Muhammad Ali, my favorite. He was going to people's dreams. This man's ugly. His face, he looks like a bear. I shook up the world. You know what I mean? Ali. I could do this all day. What's his name? I think it was, what was it? Lennox Lewis and Hasim Rahman. They got in a fight and they're like, oh, what's your problem? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? And they had that little standoff and they fucked up the ESPN set. They were just like knocking shit over, and he's like, hey guys, hey guys, chill. And they were just like knocking tables over and stuff. You guys can Google all this stuff, YouTube it. I'm sure that the videos are out. That's how I seen it. You know what I mean? Because some of this was before my day or whatever. But bottom line is Tyson Fury, he helps advocate for that. He brings that back. He helps to. So it's not about kicking a man while he's down. A lot of sensitive jerks in the comment section like, oh, you're hating on Tyson Fury. No, I'm a visual learner and I'm a visual person, and the motherfucker looks huge. That's what it is. I've been doing this long enough. There's no disrespect. Hopefully he gets in shape. It is what it is. But you know what I mean? There's cut and dry, straight shooter. That's what I see. He looks big. He looks too big. And from my view, I don't really think he should come back in May 13th, because we're ending March right now, spring's starting. So, I mean, it looks like he's too big. Now, I know the heavyweight doesn't have a weight limit per se where he can weigh in at whatever, but you don't want to have no long layoff and be coming in at 310 or 308 or something, which you can get down to. That I don't really see that being good for 12 rounds. And if they do that, and he, you know what I mean, is over 300 pounds still, or even high 20s, you know what I mean? Gerald Big Baby Miller, shout out to my dude, shout out to BK. I was supposed to link up with him in Los Angeles, but just running around, got busy and then ended up leaving. But Gerald Big Baby Miller, they say he weighs like 300 pounds and people give him shit. But if you look at his frame, I think he's just a big dude. He looks like a football lineman type of dude, you know what I mean? He just looks big, you know what I mean? BK, big dude, you know what I mean? Pause. Tyson Fury looks out of shape, you know what I'm saying? So it's different people wear their weight. And even Gerald Big Baby Miller, some people are saying, hey, 300, that's a little bit hefty. That's on the big side, right? So maybe you should come down. So definitely Tyson Fury, because he doesn't look like Gerald Big Baby Miller at 300 pounds. He still looks healthy. He wears the weight well, you know what I mean? Versus Tyson Fury just looks out of shape. It doesn't even look, he looks like goddamn Tony Soprano or something. You know what I mean? A mafia boss or underboss or something. You do cacked every time I see you. Hey, Vinny, Vinny. I told Tony, like, he looked too big to me personally. So hopefully he gets this weight off, but you got to do it the right way. And I just personally don't see it being enough time. But if Tyson Fury or someone from his team sees this video and they want to challenge it and they think that is enough time, maybe he could prove me wrong, right? And get to a comfortable weight. But I definitely think he should not go after a top name, especially coming off of a long layoff, and a point where we know he let his weight do whatever and get to probably a career high. Because Tyson Fury's always had weight troubles, like where his weight was, he was gaining weight after fights and stuff like that. But I really don't remember a time where I've seen Tyson Fury and he looked quite so big, right? He looks real top heavy, and I know he's almost 7 feet tall, but again, it's different because you have to have a gas tank in there with these top-notch heavyweights can punch. Anthony Joshua, King Kong Ortiz, Deontay Wilder, Joseph Parker, all of them, Andy Ruiz, all of them dudes, they can punch. You know what I mean? And the easiest game plan for any of those punchers, if they were to fight Tyson Fury, is beat that body up. Because if you abuse your body, your headshot, like Roy Jones always says, one of my favorite fighters all the time, he said he could recover from a headshot. You go down to that basement, bow. You know what I mean? You go down to that basement, guys don't recover as quick. There's certain things where like a body shot will almost paralyze you versus a headshot. You get your bell rung like and it hurts, but you can recover and clear your head. When you get hurt to the body in a crucial way, like let's say Golovkin versus Matthew Macklin, he was on the ground rolling around. He's like, there's nothing he could do. He couldn't just get up and pop back up. He's not beating a 10 count. You know what I'm saying? So that would be an easy blueprint for Tyson Fury, who clearly was abusing his body, putting poison in his body, cocaine, and I'm sure drinking, and who knows whatever else like that he may not have gotten caught, but bad foods and stuff like that, all of that. So I think Tyson Fury needs to push it back, handle your hearing stuff, get that weight off, and then come back. I think he can come back this year for sure, but it's similar to Marcos Maidana. Like, Maidana is one of my favorite fighters, but I made Ego Weight Watchers video about Maidana. It's nothing personal. It's always business. Never nothing personal. He got too big, you know what I mean? And then the targeted dates they were saying for Maidana to come back, I'm like, nah, that wouldn't even work. And then turns out he just ended up retiring altogether after them 2 Mayweather paydays. He was like, fuck it. But you got to be smart with your career. And the worst thing for Tyson Fury, and this is why I'm just saying my 2 cents and advice, is because no man has beat him in the ring. So don't let your antics outside of the ring be the reason you get beat. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a shame. It's one thing if you're not capable of winning or being great or being a champion or whatever, but to defeat yourself, that's sad. You know what I mean? And like I said, nobody's beat him in the ring. He's undefeated in the ring. He's taken an L outside of the ring for that cocaine shit and all that, and having to get rid of his belts. Let me know what you guys think from Tyson Fury in these pictures. Definitely looking big. Drop in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.